What's up, everybody? So as many of you know, the long-haired Admiral and I bought a commercial building that we launched a new business out of. And we share a parking lot with a lot of other businesses here. Now, the building we bought sat empty for 4 years. So obviously, a lot of the other businesses got accustomed to parking in our parking lot. Now, we've talked to several of them and said, hey guys, we're new in the area, we've got our business, we really need our parking lot as we're growing. And that word is slowly getting out, but it is very slow. We continue to have people parking in our parking lot all the time, despite putting up signs, despite talking to them. So we're having a meeting yesterday, and I'm starting to get frustrated. People are like, man, we keep having people parking in the building, and I go straight up SEAL mode right off the bat. I'm like, we should call in an AC-130 gunship, and we should vaporize every car in the parking lot. And then Erica's like, well, that's a little bit much. And I'm like, you're right. We should call a towing company, and we should make an example, and we should tow every car. We're going to make an example. And the long-haired Admiral, once again, was like, well, here's the problem with that. And I'm like, what? Nuclear Armageddon. And she's like, well, babe, she's like, if you towed my car from your parking lot, she's like, I would hate your business. And she said, I would do everything in my power to tell everyone what a bunch of assholes are that work in this new business next door. And she was right. Guys, as a SEAL, so many people think about us that we have the ability to go in and execute targets and we can drop bombs on target, and obviously, we can pull the trigger. But one of the biggest things I've learned over my career as a leader is oftentimes it's not quite as critical pulling the trigger. Sometimes it's even more critical to be aware of when not to pull the trigger. And in that moment, Erica was right. If I'd pulled the trigger and towed and vaporized cars, I would have made a lot of enemies. Instead, Erica, my general manager, came up with this idea of having cards that inform people of, hey, this is us. We're Riverview Center. We're a new business. And these are the things we do, co-working and podcasting, event space. And oh, by the way, as we're growing, we really need our parking lot. So we want to let you know, if you could please make sure not to park here. As we continue to grow, we're going to have to enforce towing. So now we make them aware of our business, and two, they're aware of what's happening. Guys, absolutely critical. This is a win-win. As a leader, this is what you're looking for. You know, I got friends who, they're a hammer and everything is a nail, and the nails must be smashed. And I tell you what, as an ex-SEAL, frequently I get in that mindset. I was like, nuke them all, let God sort them out. And thankfully, Erica basically was like, no, there's a softer way. So she was right, I was wrong. Guys, if you're a leader, so often we think the answer is to pull the trigger, but I want to caution you to take a breath, step back, think of the long-term implications, think of the win-win, and think about, you know what, maybe I shouldn't pull the trigger and holster my weapon. That's Monday Muster for today. Boom! Get out there and get after it.